Hello and welcome to another Minecraft mod spotlight. Today I'm reviewing the More Ores mod by PhoboPhobe. Now, the mod is quite simple in concept. It adds in another ore which can be crafted into a block and a set of tools to go with it. That's fairly simple, and you're probably thinking that you've heard this kind of thing before. Lots and lots of times before, in fact. But the thing about this mod is that everything in it can be customised, even down to the properties of the tools and even the textures. So as you can see, I've got this ore here which I can mine, and I'm getting some gems from it. I can use that to craft a set of tools as shown. All the tools are there. There's also an axe, but that seems quite glitchy at the moment, and it's displaying the wrong texture, it seems. These are planning to be enchantable as well, but at the moment are a little bit glitchy, and you can't actually enchant them, even if you have enough levels to enchant them. By default, the tools have the same speed as diamond, and last for 500 uses, and the sword does 3 damage, which is 1.5 hearts. Now, the thing that makes this mod interesting is how you can customise everything, which I'm going to show you soon. You can literally make this into any sort of thing that you want, and it's quite ingenious, really. And after the break, I shall be showing you now how to do it. The first thing you need to do is the textures. So if you open up the zip for the mod and go into the ore folder, you have all the graphics here. So the ore.ping has all the ores in, the tool.ping is for your tools, the block.ping is for the ore block, and the gems ingots is for the thing you get after you mine or smelt the ore. So I'm going to load up gems ingots to start with, and it comes up with the sheet. It's very similar to the normal items.ping if you've ever opened that up. If I find a square, oops, then I can add in my own texture. Now this is my completed texture, which is going to be a bar of osmium. If you open the zip up again, there's also the block, ore and tools, which I shall be editing. They're all fairly simple, you just have to put them in. You can put them in wherever you want, but obviously it's probably easiest if you put them all in a row. So again, I'm going to do that now. And okay, so I finished doing all my texturing for my osmium tools, and now if you open up the config file, which you can locate in .minecraft/config, and look for yo.cfg, boot that up in your text editor of choice. I'm using Notepad++, and you get all the settings here. Now, some of these you don't have to worry about because they're item IDs, which you don't really need to change unless you're installing lots of mods at once. Now, your important ones for your textures are the ones down here, as well as a couple up here. Now, the first texture option is this one. So this is the ore block texture, which you can find in the block.ping. Now, the way this works is you count from the top left and go right, then go down a layer, and so on. So the top left block is 0, that becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So ours is 9. That one will be 16, 32, 48, and so on. So we want to use block 8 for our block texture. So I did that to 8, and then do the same thing with the other textures. There's also a few other settings to change. Most of the block ones are in this section here. So block hardness is how long it takes to mine. Block resistance is the explosion resistance. If you want to make it so like maybe the block you make is highly explosion resistant, you can put that up. again, the same with ores. You can have it emit light by changing the light value here and here. How the ore spawns goes in the rarity section, as well as the vein size. Then for the item options, they are in this section with your tools. The efficiency is how fast it mines. 8 is diamond, 12 is gold, 2 is wood. So I'm going to go about a 6. Harvest level is how well it can mine. As far as I know, it says on the thread here, 3, everything harvests the same amount as diamond tools. Then 2 is iron, 1 is stone. So I'm going to put it up to a 2 because I want it similar to iron. I'm going to have, since it's Osmium, which is very strong, I'm going to put the tools up to 2000, and that should be it. Enchantability, again, that's going to have an effect on how good your enchantments are, but the tools aren't enchantable yet, so hopefully that's going to have more of a use in the future. Entity damage is how much damage mobs take, so I'm going to put it up to 5, which is 2.5 hearts. Now, that's all the config done, so I'll see you in Minecraft. The textures for the items have changed. I've also forgot to mention that I changed the setting so that now the ore drops as an ore block instead, which then I can stick in a furnace to smelt it, which should give me my osmium ingot. Yeah, and again, that's the tools. I can craft this into my osmium shovel, and hopefully, yeah, that's not too bad. Speed. Again, for stone, it's now a bit slower than it was before, but it's not taking any reasonable durability damage, and that should hopefully last for quite a long time. So I hope you've enjoyed this mod spotlight, and I think this mod is really cool, and I hope to see some of the stuff people do with it. It would be good to see the option to have multiple different types of ore, and as far as I know, the crafting recipes for the block are currently broken. Yeah, they seem to be. But apart from that, it's a really awesome mod. I hope to see some more people doing some stuff with it, and most importantly, I hope you enjoyed this mod spotlight. So yeah, thanks for watching. Rate, comment and subscribe, and cheerio.